Problem with free stuff is that ultimately it isn't free. If you think about the product went through a whole process to be there in the store or to be at the location where you're receiving it, of someone gathering the material, someone in a factory putting in the labor and time to create it, then it getting packaged, the transportation, and even though it's free, ultimately the advertising and promotion that went behind it. So there was a whole life cycle, if you will, of that product. And in the case of free products, most of the time, the person that put the labor into it is getting paid some crappy wage and has to be sustained within that employment to manage a whole life and perhaps take care of a family. And, why? Because the company that's promoting the free stuff and giving out the free stuff knows that there's some kind of positive feeling reward that you get, some kind of excitement that you get when you receive something for free. And then ultimately it's just promoting that corporation and their products, so they're able to make huge sums of money. So unfortunately, the owners of the company of the free stuff are making millions, billions of dollars. The owners getting wealthier and wealthier, while the person that put in the labor remains poor and without choices, without freedoms to have a decent life, an enjoyable life. So it's not free. That's the problem with free stuff. It's part of an enslavement system, a system of the many millions of people that are used as the soldiers for the few warlords who get all the benefits of the free stuff. Even with something like the dollar store, I am making an effort to purchase less at the dollar store because these items that I'm purchasing for $1, again, had a whole process to go through to get there when I pick it up at the store. And so I really don't want to be a part of that system when I know that I'm getting something for $1 or $2 at the expense of a person, many people that put their time and effort and labor into making that product appear magically in my hand, and I get a little boost from this and think, oh, this is great, this is positive for my life, but no longer wanting to live just within self-interest. I'm trying to be more aware of this and not participate in this type of capitalism. There is a solution for this, and that solution is a new system called equal money capitalism. I will include links below so that you can read in detail how the system will operate in a way that is best for all, so that one's labor is not in vain, and one's working and striving to have a decent life, a life worth living, is not in vain, so that all may profit in equality from the products that we produce, that we find necessary to have to run our lives. A lot of products aren't necessary at all, of course, and are just there for our entertainment or to serve our ego. And so we will be addressing this as well within the equal money capitalism system. We invite you to participate and make suggestions, ask questions. There is a forum. There would be boundless rewards for this kind of system. And we wouldn't need the promotion of free products. You wouldn't feel like you're getting some huge benefit. You wouldn't you wouldn't require that, because you would be paid a decent wage and earn a decent living so that you can take care of your family and yourself. And you would know that the products that you are purchasing, that the person was paid well, and that they too have all that they require. So, as well, one of the rewards would be, there would be a trickle down of rewards with equal money capitalism. And they would be vast. As each is being paid fairly within what they produce, there would be much less stress, a huge amount of stress reduction within their daily lives. They would be less likely to go berserk and get a gun and feel that they're being screwed over, and so seek revenge and go into their place of employment and blow a bunch of people away or wherever they went. There would be families that are taken care of so that they can purchase glasses or get their children dental care, health care. All of this would be provided for. There wouldn't be extra costs for health care in equal money capitalism. So this would create a stability within the family. Parents would be able to focus more on parenting their children. In equal money capitalism, education would be a right, and support for parents would be a right, a human right. This will produce a population from the starting point of stability, less likely to feel a devastation and walk towards a life of crime or reaching out for a drug or alcohol to blot out their miserable existence or the stresses that they're experiencing. So there would be a trickle-down effect that would be vast in equal money capitalism, and I urge you to investigate this alternative, this system, which would have such great benefits for humankind, and to not get trapped by the lie of free stuff. There is no free stuff. It is indeed a lie. As you know, it takes labor and money to produce every product that we receive. And all we're suggesting is that each receive in equality and fairness as you would like to receive. So it's a giving as you would like to receive, and what you would want your family to receive for their labor.